for another.
Okay, guys, so right now we're going to be doing another Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 video. This is titled Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 New Clips plus Poster Reveal. Yeah.
Very exciting and informative Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 related video. Little by little, ever since the trailer released a couple of weeks ago, we've been getting some more tidbits heading into Cobra Kai Season 6 as it premieres in just 2 weeks. As we just recently got our very first full clip of Part 2, as well as the official poster for Part 2, which I'm super glad that they actually went along with and we actually got one. Starting things off with the first clip that was released this past week, it's titled as Tori gets her butt kicked by an Iron Dragon. The scene of course takes place during one of the matches in the Sekai Taikai, and it's of Cobra Kai.
Oh wait, so Juan, Tori, and Yoon are like fighting next to each other, so it must be a 3-on-3 or something.
Versus the new dojo that was recently announced called the Iron Dragons, who are going to be posing as a significant threat to seemingly both Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai, as well as the entire tournament itself. And judging from the scene itself, this seems like it was originally a 6-on-6 match, but 3 of the other Cobras on their team were seemingly eliminated, as it's only Tori, Yoon, and Quan left going up against all 6 of the Iron Dragons.
We have a question. Where's Zara? Because, oh, never mind, she's back there. Never mind.
But 4 of the Iron Dragons just kneeled and pretty much eliminated themselves, which left only the captains to fight for the Iron Dragons, and those are the new characters of Axel Kovacevic and Zara Malik. And this was a bold statement because it shows that they're very confident in their captain's abilities, and they certainly proved their point because Zara and Axel completely destroyed Tori, Quan, and Yoon in a 3-on-2 handicap match.
Wait a minute. If Yoon is really good and apparently one of the best fighters of Cobra Kai, how the hell did he get dominated by Iron Dragons? Same with Tori and Yoon. Yoon used to be the best student in Cobra Kai. If that was the best student in Cobra Kai, they are quite literally fucked. Well, Cobra Kai is. Miyagi-Do is.
With seemingly little effort.
Miguel, see, like, Miyagi-Do has Miguel, Robbie, Hawk, Sam, you know? They're actually really good fighters. The best fighter is Miguel, and then the second best fighter is Robbie. So they're chilling for the student portion and the sensei.
Zara was able to easily dismantle Tori one-on-one, while Axel took on the seemingly difficult task of taking Yoon and Quan 2-on-1, and he just...
Bro, how the hell did Axel be able to beat Juan and Yoon if they're supposedly the best students in Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai is quite literally fucked. I'm not even kidding.
Destroyed them both without them even landing a point on him. The Iron Dragons definitely made a bold statement here, and it paid dividends for them because they won the whole match with just Zara and Axel. After Zara defeats Tori, we get the shot from the trailer of her saying, "Welcome to Barcelona, bitch." I can't get over how much I love this line because this is definitely a line that Tori would have said in past seasons. So it's kind of funny to see how the tables have turned and Tori's now in this type of situation against an antagonist. And everyone in Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai alike are all in shock of this happening. Kreese looks like a mixture of disappointment and just shock that they were able to fumble the bag against these guys, and all of our competitors and senseis from Miyagi-Do are kind of just like, whoa, these guys definitely mean business. And it's then revealed of Louis Tan, aka Sensei Wolf, is the sensei for Iron Dragons. It seems like it's kind of a shock to Daniel and Johnny. Johnny's kind of got this like tough looking face, trying to look tough while confident, but still a little...
This is a face of somebody trying to look tough while confident. No, he just looks shocked or pissed off or something. Like,
nervous at the same time, while as Daniel, when he's looking at Sensei Wolf, he kind of is just looking like he's crapping his pants.
Okay, how the hell are they looking at the same person? Johnny's looking all the way to the left, and Daniel's just looking straight towards the right. How the hell are they looking at the same person?
I'm really anxious to see how Miyagi-Do would fare compared to Cobra Kai, when they eventually go up against these Iron Dragons. But overall, for this very first clip of part 2, I think it was definitely a great one. It didn't give away a whole lot. It gave us a little bit of a snippet of the action, which was definitely good to see, and it really put the Iron Dragon's dominance on a pedestal, and it really allows the fans to admire and just be aware of how lethal these Iron Dragons are. Moving on to the official poster for part 2. This may be recency bias, but I don't even care at this point. This is by far the best poster for...
Okay, so now let's break down the poster. Well, actually, this is only one of many posters. I've seen more than just this poster online, so... let's zoom in a little bit, take a little closer look at the picture. So we have Juan down in the bottom right, Miguel in the bottom left, Yoon right above Juan, and then Tori. So this whole side right here on the right is all just Cobra Kai. And then in the middle we have Johnny Lawrence, and then all on the left is just Miyagi-Do. It's actually a pretty fire poster. Okay.
Cobra Kai ever. It truly encapsulates the massive scale that the Sekai Taikai is going to bring in part 2 and potentially part 3. I feel like the poster for part 1 definitely left out so many key characters that are going to be important in part 2. And I'm mainly talking about Quan here, but I am kind of surprised that none of the Iron...
Really? Quan? First of all, it's Juan, and Quan is in part 1, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Dragons were on this poster, like Sensei Wolf, Axel, or Zara. None of them were actually on here. Well,
yeah, because they're not main characters, so nobody even knows of them yet. Dude, literally, the reason why all these people are on there because they've been in past seasons and stuff, so people actually know of them. Well, this one's, Yoon and Axel only in C6 part 1 so far. But come on. Tori, Sam, Robbie, Hawk, Miguel, Daniel, Johnny, and Kreese and Kim Daeun, they've all been in past seasons. And Miguel, Robbie, and Hawk, Johnny, and Daniel are like the main characters in this. So obviously they're going to be on it. Not somebody who's not even been introduced yet until it actually comes out. Like, come on.
Technically, if you look and like zoom in quite a bit, you can actually see them at the bottom, but I thought they would have made them a more prominent presence on this poster because, according to the big 3...
Why? They're not in the rivalry. The only rivalry is Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do from like season 1 all the way until now, season 6 part 2.
At least Sensei Wolf, as far as I'm concerned, he's going to be a major piece and key element to the story, so I'm just kind of surprised that he's not included on this poster a bit more. I also love how there's banners in the background for Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do, and the Iron Dragons, but I'm a little bit curious on the dojo's banner that's behind Daniel. He covers most of it, so we can't really make out what karate team that's supposed to be behind Daniel. I'm wondering if it's going to carry any significance.
Who cares what karate team it is? You'll see when it comes out. Who cares? Obviously, it's the one with the yellow geese. I don't know what dojo is, but obviously it's that one because that's like the only other dojo that we see fight like actual fights in the trailer. Like, come on.
But it definitely makes me a little bit more curious on if there's going to be a 4th dojo that's going to be playing a big part in part 2 that no one's just mentioned yet because it's going to be important. But guys, with that being said, that's the video I have for you today discussing the brand new clip that we got for part 2 and the official poster for